go first then.
Okay.
Basically, I chose law because of uh, someone told me about the profession, and it encouraged me how to go and help people basically. So I am more of a social person. So I go and just like you. So I like talking to people. I like having some little arguments with them. So that encouraged me, and my mother was the one who insisted that go in this profession. And when I joined law, I actually thought that it was the best field I could have chosen for myself.
Okay.
So I was in my 10th grade. I wanted to become a doctor always because family wanted, and then you get a different status when you even think of becoming a doctor. Then in my 10th grade, I got 87%, and I couldn't get into my favorite college for 1 mark.
Okay.
So that pulled me so back. Like I was an extremely extrovert, bright kid at that time. Everyone knew me, but then I got depression because obviously I was not in the college I wanted. So I had become very anti-social, very depressed, and I had a lot of social anxiety at that time for my weight and all my whenever I used to ask for career guidance and some sort of counseling, I used to always get it from them. You become a CA. So at that time, I started studying for CPT, and then while I was studying for CPT, right 15 days before my exam, something clicked, and then I thought I don't want to see myself into a 9 to 5 typical job. So then I took up. I started searching a lot, and I stopped studying for CPT at all. And then I just went, I gave the paper, I did Jai Mata Di and ticked a lot of answers. And I wanted to do MBA because that was what came in my aptitude test, and then they appreciated my management skills a lot. So I was advised to do MBA. So then I was looking for BMS options, and along with BMS, I filled the form for BMM as well. That was my luck. I just researched a little, and I came to know that I think maybe this is the place where I want to be. I don't know what will I do after this, after I graduate, but I definitely knew that I'm not going to give up my dance.
You open the newspapers and you see a lot of stories about youngsters getting depressed. Can you share your perspective on depression? How should one cope with it? What exactly is this problem all about?
I think the major problem here is the thing that parents nowadays do. That is the compare and then see what your kid is doing. So that comparison lacks that depression very much. So what happens is when you compare your child with someone, or take it for me also, if my parents had compared me with someone who was doing much better, or maybe they compare me now, so I would be a little sad on my part that I go in that all that aura, that negative aura which comes then. So that negative aura makes you go into depression more.
I think, yeah, parents comparing us with someone else can be one thing, but then it's us also. Um, Today, when I look back to those days, I realize it was me who always stepped back from participating, from entering that crowd, the elite crowd that I had thought was. Now today, those people are my friends. I never spoke to them. It was me myself because maybe I didn't love myself enough. I didn't think that I am beautiful, which I think I am still of the same weight. Trust me, I've literally put on a little more, but I still love my body. I still love myself, and I have more friends than me. If you don't like yourself, trust me, no one else will.
You
So
Yeah, right.
you need to love yourself first.
I'm so glad that you both have such a mature and such a well, rounded perspective on things. And to your point, Krati, it is you so rightly put that sometimes the challenges in the mind, right? You create those you create those boundaries that never exist in reality. False dream that you had in your mind. It's nothing to do with reality. So great.
Exactly.
I have been through my own legal troubles in my life. It has made me stronger, and it's made me also realize how complex the whole system is in India when you get into a legal problem. Can you tell me something more about what has been your experience as a lawyer, as somebody who's representing clients going to courts? What is it that you see in this society from a legal perspective?
I think every thing has its like positive and negative things. So obviously, legal system also has it. Law has been based wholly on the like objective of giving people the remedies for the wrongs that are happening. So what happens is there are people who can use those remedies to their perspectives. Like I may use it for my thing, but it is not possible that I am suffering from that thing. So people use it in a wrong way. Like a very good example here will be seen that Vishaka, this Nirbhaya rape case. So uh, the lawyer, the rapist lawyer, AK Singh, used it in a very used the law in a very good manner. I could say, because it is he who made us realize that what are we lacking behind, and what are the differences which are coming in law, and that can be changed now.
As a layman, as an audience, or as a normal citizen, I feel, why is he fighting for the rapist when the evidence is there?
I am saying that he did a good job in telling us the differences which are in the law. Because if he had not used them, we could have not realized that what are we lacking behind and what is to be changed now for that thing. I hate the like the timings. I just don't like the thing that it is like a never ending process. I get calls from my client from like 12 at night also, and you have to like tell them nahi ab ye karna hai, nahi and they can call you at any time. Like when the police hits them, then also they can call you and they can just tell, see, this is my lawyer, and talk to him. And we are like, okay, what have you done, tell us first that. And the timings and the variations are very different. Like what you see from outside world and the inside world, it is very different.
Honestly, I haven't entered that much. I go for interviews, yes, because that's a part of our curriculum. But what you see, what we are the ones who make it look glamorous. We are the ones who hype it up. So basically, our profession is to hype everything up to make it. For you to remember Deepika Padukone, it is important that we increase its recall value. It's a vast field, and I am yet to explore a lot more. You remember Nirma as a washing powder, but we are the ones who make sure that you remember Nirma.
Working with Mr. Honorable Justice N.K. Modi, he's a retired High Court judge. So I am working in his Indore office now. So when 3 years back I joined him, he was a person who you when you see there's this vibe that comes, and there's a strong vibe that I am a very positive, poised, and his attitude and his personality, and he is literally a charming man. He is someone who you can learn, like he will tell you just one word and you can learn from that one word also. And who that person is like he's my ideal in my life for now. But you can also say there are many other people, because I started reading first from Fali Nariman Sahab to Soli Saurabh ji.
There are a lot of people I really admire, but I've never really idolized anyone in my life because I think it kind of demotivates you when you are not able to match up that standard. So I think I always compete with the current me. I want to be better. Never idealize someone, but yeah, I look up to my mom. I look up to quite a few people who've done great things in their life.